Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, like most of you, or many of you, watching this video, I am in quarantine, which is a slight step beyond social isolation, as in I can't really leave my house, and I don't really leave my room, because I am very sure that I've had the coronavirus. I caught it off somebody who I was in very close contact with for a prolonged period of time. And that person, we found out after we'd been in close contact for a very long period of time, had been exposed to the virus, and we both started to get sick about a week or more after she was exposed. And I've been really sick and kind of displaying, not really sick, I've definitely been showing mild symptoms, but I mean mild coronavirus or mild COVID-19 is like, I'd say it's like a really bad flu or kind of bronchitis, like it's difficulty breathing and bad body aches. And the weirdest symptom has been that about a week ago, sorry I blew a bit hard into the mic then, about a week ago, I woke up and suddenly couldn't taste or smell anything, like truly nothing. I could have an onion right under my nose and not be able to detect that it was there. I had some Vicks Vapor Rub, which is the strongest smell I know, and I would put it under my nose, and I would not be able to tell that it was there. Like, truly nothing. And like, everything tasted, I can't describe how everything tasted. I've never been truly without smell before. I mean, taste. It was like, I don't know, it was like something was switched off in my brain. Like, I couldn't detect anything other than texture. So I ate a lot of broccoli, because, like raw broccoli, just because like, that was the only thing that had any kind of appeal, just the crunch. Nothing that would have actually tasted good had any appeal. It was like eating mush, completely flavourless. It was so weird. So that's why I'm a bit out of breath, because I'm still kind of suffering from the breathing problems that come with COVID-19. I never actually got formally tested, so I don't have a confirmed diagnosis. I haven't been tested positive because they're not testing anybody unless you're critically ill, which thank God I'm not, which I'm very, very grateful for. Truly, like, the person I got it off of had a much rougher time than me, and man, I tip my hat to her. I don't know how she did it. I think she's feeling a bit better now. We text every day to make sure she's okay. But yeah, she's a real trooper. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. Just a bit out of breath talking. So basically the long and the short is that I've been stuck pretty much in this room for I want to say like 10 days, maybe more, maybe like 12 days. So I'm going a bit stir crazy, and I've had to ration my things, especially my alcohol, because I drink a lot of beer. Well, okay, my parents watch this, so I drink a moderate amount of beer for the average 23-year-old, which is kind of a lot, but to some people that might like, but to the average like 23-year-old, I drink maybe less than average. Mother and father. had to ration my beers out because, thank goodness, Aldi delivers groceries, so I haven't gotten hungry. They don't do alcohol, which sucks. So, I noticed that I have one beer left, which is this fella right here. I already opened it because I haven't figured out how to gracefully do that without making an absolute, clunky racket. So it's open. And I thought, because I'm not allowed to see any of my friends other than virtually, that I would share this last beer with you, the viewer of this video. So let's have a beer together. If you want to pause this video and grab a drink, I know you're probably trying to go to sleep. That's why you're watching this, why you clicked on it. But on the off chance that you're not trying to go to sleep, or maybe a beer might help you go to sleep, feel free to pause this video and come back with a beer. Okay. I'll assume you're back. So, cheers to your good health and happiness. And alright, let's have a sip. Oh, that's good. Oh. That hit the spot. I've been saving this beer for a couple days for this video. So, yeah, that tastes good. This is a Beatnik Sour. It's a Berliner Weiss. Or Berliner Weiss is what you would say, but in America they call it a Berliner Weiss. And it is from one of my absolute favourite breweries. It's from Exile, out of Des Moines. I think Exile and Boulevard are probably my two favourite breweries, both from the Midwest. One of them from Iowa, and the other is out of Kansas City, Missouri. Not Kansas City, Kansas. But Exile's my favourite. It's it does a lot of craft beers, with just really cool packaging. I don't know if you can see, but let me try and... It's called a Beatnik Sour, and it's got little beatniks on it, like poets and musicians. And it's definitely marketed towards millennials. All of the bottles are like this, cool little, I don't know, details, and I don't know. It's cool. It's just cool. It's cool. It's a cool company. Exile. Definitely check them out if you see them in a store. I'm already out of breath a little bit. I'm gonna keep going though. For you. So yeah. This is called a Beatnik Sour. Beatnik. 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 Beatnik Sour. Beatnik. 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 Have you guys watched any good shows or movies lately? Since I assume most of you are shut up at home as well, at least to some extent. Back in the UK, they're on lockdown, which my relatives tell me sucks. We're not on lockdown, but we definitely should be. But we all know who's in charge of where I live, so I live in the States if you didn't know that. So yeah, we all know who's in charge here, so very few sensible actions are going to be taken, unfortunately. So kind of have to take it upon ourselves to, self-isolate. Shit. was annoying me. Okay. Have you guys found any good shows or new music that you would recommend that you found while in lockdown or isolation or social distancing? If you have, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll watch them, because I have run out of things to watch. One show that I watched recently, which everybody else watched or is watching, is Tiger King. Oh my god, that is the most insane show I've ever watched. It's mad. Like, who would have thought that in a documentary, the most normal, sane character is a man that they call Scarface, because he is more Scarface than actual Scarface. He's literally Tony Danza. Like, he is like ex-cartel drug dealer who literally on camera in this show casually admits to killing a man and going to jail for a long time for it and then getting off for it, getting away with it, and he's the most normal character in it. That's how insane the show is, and I would recommend watching it just for the memes, because they are good. They are really good. It's just mad. Like, also, apparently it's like fairly common to buy a tiger for like $2,000, and I know that sounds like a lot of money, but if you think about it, like, a really expensive dog is like $1,000, so you can get a tiger for that much, for like only twice as much. That's way less than I thought, to be honest. Just the whole world of people keeping tigers. It's mad. I don't agree with it at all. I think even the best intentioned ones out of them were in the wrong. I think that probably goes without saying. But like, it said at the end that like 5 to 10,000 were in captivity in the US, and only like 4,000 actually exist in the wild. Ridiculous. But yeah, definitely give it a watch. You won't believe what you're watching. You couldn't make it up. You could not make it up. It's pretty mad. What else I've been watching? I feel like the days kind of blend together. Like, I could have been in this room for a year or like 2 days. That's just kind of how it feels. But, you know, things could be a lot worse. Imagine doing this like 20 years ago, before we had all, you know, social media and streaming platforms, kind of video chats. Thank God for video chats, honestly. I'm too much of an extrovert for this shit. I've been really grateful that I've been able to like Zoom and FaceTime and what's the other one? House party, my friends and family, even people that I haven't really seen that recently before the virus, that I haven't heard from, and everyone's just down to chat all the time because no one's doing anything. So that's been one good thing. So one thing about me is that I'm a student full time, a psychology student, but my part time, which is turning out to be more than part time over the past couple of years, job is that I'm a preschool teacher. And I teach 2 to 3 years old, not grade, 2 to 3 year olds, and they are an absolute joy. They're so funny. They never fail to make me laugh, and I miss them a lot because obviously school's closed because of all this palaver. But we've started doing Zoom chats with all the kids, so we're doing like circle time and stuff in the morning with them, and it is so funny, because like they're just all sitting like conference style in front of their computer screen, their parents are like in the background being like, listen, and yeah, it's very funny. Zoom was not designed with 2-year-olds in mind, and they sometimes just aren't having it, but then they also kind of oscillate between being like extremely excited to see us, and then the next minute they're like, okay, completely done. But yeah, that's been a really cool thing, zooming with the kids. I got rid of my nails, so I can't really tap. That was a silly move, but yeah, I can't. I really hate having long nails. I don't know why. I don't like having any nail, really. I think it's because I'm a guitarist. We don't like nails. It does make playing a little more difficult. Who can say? Maybe I should start like growing them out on just one hand, so I can do like tapping videos or like scratching. Who knows? Oh, this is really hitting the spot. What are things that you guys are doing to stay sane during this unprecedented era? Because, I don't know, it can't just be me that's... I'm gonna switch hands. I feel like it can't just be me that's not loving this. I know it's only been a week since I started making videos, but I very arrogantly thought that maybe I was kind of over that, because I've made quite a few videos this week, in between kind of feeling okay and feeling terrible. I thought I was over the hump of like not knowing what to talk about and not knowing I guess like what I wanted the video to be. Apparently not. Apparently I'm still struggling a little bit. Oh yeah, one funny thing is that I mentioned in one of my previous videos, that was the the requested paper tearing video. Oh, shit. My tummy rumbled a bit. Oh, shit, that's my bad. I don't think I want to redo this video, but hopefully that wasn't too annoying. My phone just went off. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the paper tearing video. So, well, the first time I was filming it, there was like a really loud bang next to me, too, like a knocking right by my head by the window, and I got it on video and I sent it to my roommates, and it's really funny because my face goes like this. It's brilliant, but it's also really scary. No, it's not really scary, it's eerie, because I still don't really know like where that noise came from. It was really right by my head, by the window. Like this wall to this side of me is aligned with the window. It was, yeah, and there was no we couldn't find anything on the ground that would, suggest that someone threw something. That's what I thought it was at first. I thought maybe some kids threw some rocks, but it wasn't that. Oh man, I just thought that the video I should end it here. But it's been cool hanging out with you. Thanks for joining me. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching until here if you're still here. That's pretty cool of you. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.